Hello, and welcome back to the 2.0 update. We've got a history, baby. 2 whole games in the works. Let's have a look here. Blue and green. I think that means that we are going on to blank. You think they could have made Tharsis like yellow or something, but either way, Prelude on, 63 TR off. Point Luna. Nah, not really that hot. Nitrogen Rich is pretty interesting if you were to combine it with like an eco line, but A, you wouldn't be able to afford it, and B, we only have 1 plant tag because we don't have any Prelude, so I'm not going to worry about this run. I'd like to play another eco line run, but quite frankly, eco line already struggles enough in terms of having income. Like the plants you'll probably be fine on. It's the heat, the oceans, and just getting your engine running that is the hard part. Ecology experts, maybe something. A lot of science and energy here. Again, we're kind of getting some, what I feel are lackluster starts. Like, we want something fun. We don't get, our daily runs anymore. We're only doing 5 days a week. So, let's see. Can we get something more interesting? Advanced alloys is certainly something that we like. Valley Trust or Interplanetary. I mean, if you get Interplanetary and Advanced alloys, it's hard to say no. Do we need any energy for something? We could definitely use it. A little bit of it at least. But we already have 1, so it's just like, do we really need more steel, or would we rather have 3 heat income, which might be pretty meaningful? I think we take this. We're going to be low on money, so hopefully with the -5, we can still find ourselves in a position where we can afford to buy things. If we do this, we'd have enough to buy advanced alloys in the first turn. I think that's what I want to do. Even though some of these cards are good, like Acquired Company and even Caretaker Project, I don't mind that. Imported Hydrogen is an ocean. Let's go ahead with advanced alloys turn 1 and move on from there. Do we want this? I'm just looking at Domed Crater, and I'm wondering if we'd rather grab a card or some titanium, a card up here. It's going to give us a lot of plants, so it's hard not to just put it in the plant bed, and from there we can make it work. We'll get energy there. Yeah, alright. Anyways, all that to say, we got 2 TR in the first round. A nice mix of productions. We still have 8 steel left over, which is worth $24. And we do still have advanced alloys for our 3 productions. Very good. And money back on events. I think that's a really good opening. This is not good. This is nothing that we can do. This is nothing that we can do. Do we actually have no cards? Okay. We're going to Regolith Eaters. Sorry, there are things that we could do, but what I was trying to say is there's nothing that we can do with metals, the things that the advanced alloys are giving us that I, want to keep on track. So anything that has a metal use, I'm kind of compelled to pick it up. I think that there's value in picking up these cards for sure. Little heat bump. Nothing yet for Physics Complex, but it could become relevant. Similarly with the Capital, we got some good spots for that. We get money back on events, so this is good. SF Memorial. We don't have a lot of steel production, so I'm worried about going a little too deep into the spending of steel for other things, but hard to argue with some of what we're being offered right now. I almost want to take this for the plant income, but 2 energy income is so powerful, and this gets us a card draw right away. Uh, This power grid. Look at the power grid and tell me what you think. We could take a loan, and that would get us close, but not quite there. So next turn, with power grid, that's like 5 more energy coming in. All of a sudden, I'm feeling pretty good. Worms and decomposers go together. Flooding because it's an event. About terraforming, which is lovely. There's no 3 plants that I can pick up, unfortunately. But let's take... Look at all this titanium I have that I just cannot spend. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. We can do the flooding now, so we might as well. I guess we should grab cards, because if we get something that uses titanium, we would be very happy. We did not, but we did get our heat up, or rather our energy up, and that energy is turning into heat, which is nice. These are some good cards. We don't need more energy. Heat bump from heat, lovely. A little bit of microbial action. We're gonna do research because we really do want to draw as many... That was a glitch. Did you see that? Did anybody see that? I could not spend the science resource on Olympus Conference because when I played research, I only had 1 science tag. So then it put on 2 science tag, or yeah, it gave me the option on the second one, which is interesting. But now I know that that's a little break in the game. And there we go, Steelworks, Oxgang to help us do the terraform and get more metals. $12, that means that we have enough left over in steel that I can still buy the Steelworks. And then we do this, lovely, lovely. Start getting our heat bumps going. Convoy from Europa. Hard to say no to this. There's no real reason to say no. It's just some production. But man, I really wish we had a plant at this point. Would be nice. We did get a cheap city. Immigrant. Mass converter. Absolutely something we're happy to see. Something to use titanium. And something to sell plants and steel. The gene repair could be nice, but I think that we kind of slumped over the last couple generations, so now we just need to play our cards, you know? We need to get something good. We need to get some terraforming happening. Electro catapult. Absolutely, we will use you to sell. I'm going to sell a plant. I have a feeling that we're going to get some plants somehow. This is decomposers. Now we have 3 microbe tags. So thankfully, worms gets us 2 plant production at this point. We have $40 worth of titanium. Man, the fact that we just have not been getting space tags. I know that we could spend that one now, but like the fact that we haven't had them over the course of the game, productive ones, has really slowed our ability to play this game. And like get a massive or even a good score. It's a little bit devastating, or at least it feels that way to me. We should stop doing our ox bumper soon, if not next gen, because we certainly have a need for heat. Let's go ahead and get the lava flows, perhaps get another card draw, keep the cards moving here. We could play both these cards for a total of 5 income. Would you spend $14 for 5 income with 1, 2, 3 productions left? $1 of profit is not good enough. I am sorry, my dude. We will get an energy, and we will get a TR because at least these are 2 points. I just said $14 for 5 income is bad. $14 for 2 income is worse, but it is 2 points, and it helps with the 63 TR goal. So I am going to do that one, because it helps on a more strategic level. Thankfully, the oxygen's looking okay. Giant Ice Asteroid and Shuttles Game changers, a little bit more energy, don't need it. Minus 14, we can still play design microorganisms, but it's not that strong. I'm not going to worry about it. Sell a steel. Yeah, I mean, shuttles. And let's just get terraforming, right? Oh, and now you can hover over to get the bonus summary, which is nice. Uh-huh. Let's focus on picking up plants. This is another oxygen bump. Now, unfortunately, unless we get some microbes from a different card, we will not be getting more of that. Capital is pretty cute. I was thinking this pocket, but it certainly could be that one. Like, we haven't terraformed yet, but I'm trying to figure out, like, if in the 11th and 12th generation I do my ox clicks. Oh, man. This is like 3 heat bumps. I think we still need to do these oxygen clicks. I didn't think that we did, but now I'm here. Now I'm looking at it, and I'm like, yep, let's do it. We can get livestock a little bit early, because I know I want it before playing large convoy. Do we want to play large convoy right now? I guess we could. There's an ocean and 4 1-point animals. Lichen and Heather. These are certainly cards I would like to play. And now we have some plant income. It doesn't feel so bad. We could also get physics complex going, but I really need that energy to turn into heat. For a moment. We might consider it this round. I don't see us playing that many greeneries. So Mars University and windmills are all I'm really interested in here. Let's start with Mars U. And we can start A, getting cards, and B, tossing some. Optimal arrow braking would have been nice to have last gen, but that didn't go down that way. It's fine. I think I want to play Immigrant City in the capital. It's a little bit greedy in terms of, you know, trying to score extra points before you've actually finished the terraform, but it feels like we're going to end up getting some plants and stuff out of it. There's an extra ocean coming in. We still need 2 oceans. I haven't seen Standard Project. Let's have a look at this. 17, and we don't have enough energy coming over that doing this click makes a difference. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to do this. So that means that next turn we have 2 heat bumps spoken for. We have an oxygen bump spoken for. We have 2 oxygen bumps spoken for. So we're missing 2 heat bumps, an oxygen bump, and 2 oceans. I have all this money. I don't think it's worth spending any of it other than getting a point from windmills, because that's pretty legit. We get money back on events. So let's go wild here. Right? Like, there's no reason not to. We might not want to buy a mining expedition because we'd rather just buy greeneries at this point, I think. Let's sell some of this. You're good. I mean, how many plant tags do we have? We can have enough. Do we need metals or not? It just depends on if I'm playing Physics Complex. I really would like to. Let's start with a comet. That goes here. Right? That's pretty cute. And then this goes here. I mean, in terms of all, we have $100. Let's just play it out, man. Ecosystems, lovely. hired raiders for 2 steel. It actually works. We go ahead and get physics complex. That's a card cycle on a card that does nothing. A cheap city, lovely. Make sure we get our animal, our 2-point physics, a little oxygen. Oh, I forgot I was getting that 2 steel, but it worked out because we got a city card. Okay, now we have enough plants that this will end up giving us 4 bonus plants in the after phase. It actually gave us enough heat for the heat bump as well. We are gonna be 1 TR short. Well, let's pray that we get a card that gives us a TR. We did not. And let's buy a greenery. Terraforms the whole planet. We have a city in hand that is pretty cheap to play. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, do we want to put it here? Do we want to put it here? This is an amount of plants that's a little bit awkward. Where you got 7 and 5, that's 12. We need 4 more plants to get an extra greenery. So if we put a city down for $4 back at least. I mean, we might as well go here. Right? I think the plants are more important, right? Because then you can put more things adjacent to your cities. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Right, because then you greenery for 1. Yeah. And then you greenery for another solo. Look at that. You could power infrastructure for a profit of 1. You could also sell the card for the same amount. But hey, look at that. 62 TR. Boo. Sad. We'll do a bonus. No, I won't do a bonus heat bump because it does nothing. But like, we're going to get a bonus greenery again. So there's a chance. 28 points on cards. I didn't realize we had gotten that high without anything like anti-grav and stuff. Let's go. So we terraform the whole planet. Number 1, 62 TR is 1 shy from a double, but we certainly got over 100 points to hit our minimum threshold for us to be happy. So there you go. Victory points, 108. 8% more than required, baby. But then, I don't know, missing 1 TR is like a 1.5% under. So you know how it is. Overall score of -1 + 8, so 7. You know how it is. I hope you enjoyed this. Again, it's just the game is running smoother. There's a lot of people on the Reddit going on to complain, say that the game isn't working for them, that the app resolution isn't right, that maybe the online is worse, what have you. And all of those things can be true. I'm not playing online. I'm just playing solo. You know what you're watching right now. But for me, I have to report the game is working smooth. Little bugs like playing research and not being able to get a resource and immediately spend it for a card draw. That's a minor annoyance, but we had problems before, like hired raiders and whatnot. And if you remember, being able to put greeneries on Noctis City and stuff like that. So the game is the most stable and true to the board game that I've seen it since. And it's almost unfortunate that that experience isn't mirrored by everyone else that's playing the game right now. So I hope you're having as smooth an experience as I am, or if you're just watching me play, you don't have to get into the quagmire yourself. But I'm still really looking forward to what expansions can get built off this new engine. For me, it's looking really good. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.